Hello, everyone. So, today I'm going to talk about a topic that is very crucial to therapy. I'm going to talk about confidentiality. Now, this is a huge concern with a lot of people. And because of this, a lot of people don't go in for therapy or they hesitate or they think twice. And it's only understandable. Every client wants to make sure that all the information that they give the therapist is kept confidential. Uh, so I just wanted to talk about a few points regarding this. Point number one is, unfortunately, like doctors take the Hippocratic oath, there isn't an oath like that for therapists yet. Uh, but I think any good therapist, any genuine therapist, kind of takes that oath by ourselves. And we make that promise to ourselves that any information that a client discloses to us, we will never ever disclose that to anyone else. Um, as therapists, we understand that every human being has a personal space and has certain things that they want to keep personal, and certain information that they don't want the world or at least certain people to know. And we understand that a client entrusts us with that information. And we, as good therapists, will never break that trust because our rapport and our relationship with our clients is based on trust. And we very well know that. So we understand where the client is coming from, and we make sure that whatever information the client gives us does not leave those two people, which is us and the client. Um, Another important point is that there is a form, which is sort of like an NDA or a non disclosure agreement, which, if you come to me for therapy, I will send you that form. And it is a form which has very basic points, which basically are more ethical and professional. But a very important point in that form is also confidentiality. So the client and the therapist both sign that form, just so that the interests of the client and the therapist are safeguarded. So there is an official piece of paper that we do sign, and the client signs that as well. Only after that we go ahead with therapy. So you can rest assured that there will be absolute professionalism and also absolute non-disclosure. Uh, the third point I'd like to make is that, just so that we take that extra, uh, effort to be careful and we are extra cautious as therapists, we never see clients who we know. So, as a therapist, I will never have a client who's my family or who's my friend or even someone I know fairly well, because then there's always a risk of emotions getting involved and information. um, I wouldn't say leaving that space, but there is a bit of a risk. So all good therapists make sure that all our clients are people we don't know, people who are either strangers or, of course, referred to us by certain people that we know, but never family or friends. So we don't even want to take that small risk, and we make sure that that doesn't happen. The last point I'd like to make is a bit of a confession or a just me being honest, is that there is a rare occasion where a therapist talks about a client to someone, and that someone is the therapist's therapist. So all therapists have therapists, because we need to be sane in order to help our clients. So on a rare occasion that I am stuck with a case, or if I'm in two minds, whether I should take this approach or that approach, or I have some questions that are going to help me further with a client's case. Only then will I talk to my therapist about a client's case. And even then, we never use names. We always talk about it as a case or as XYZ. So that's another little confession. The only other person that I may talk about a client uh, is my therapist. So I hope all this information has put some of your concerns to rest. And confidentiality is not a point that you will be worried about if you are trying to seek a therapist. But again, like I said in my last video, you need to find the right therapist. That's very important. He needs to be genuine and he needs to be um, ethical and professional and empathetic. That's all for today. I am going to end with a quote. This one's by R.W. Emerson. He says, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside you." So I'll see you guys next week. But until then, like I always say, keep thinking, not overthinking, be flexible, and always ask why. See you.